10 years ago? I Can Swing My Sword came out 10 years ago? I'm that old? I'm old. Don't you think it's wacky that like there were YouTube videos that were uploaded a decade ago? Don't you think that's insane? Like in your lifetime, there's going to be videos that were uploaded 20 years ago? Holy shit, I feel old now. Dog, in 2008, in a couple years, in 2008, there will be YouTube videos that say uploaded 20 years ago. That feels homophobic. Yeah, that's true. Gay people don't age. Shark, are we old? A little bit. Sorry, I was 8. I know, right? I don't like that. I don't like that. Wait, what? What is this? No, does he do right-wing car rant videos now? Is this how he spends his life? Really? After all this time, this is what he does? And they get like 4,000 views? Good Lord. Oh no, this guy's entire life is falling apart. What is this? We grift now? Yeah, he's just grifting it. No, what is my gender? Oh geez, Biden wins maybe? Good Lord. He has, I guess, hey, listen, all right? I uploaded a meme one day. It was a Venn diagram and it was right wingers and rapists and it was just one circle. Would you look at that? So what is this? All right, I guess it's time to see what's going on here.
You know, I've been thinking a lot of thoughts.
Not the Bluetooth headphones.
Lately, and
not the double chin camera angle.
I was thinking about like what my gender is because I was trying to be like, all right, my gender is what? But obviously I spent my life thinking that it was, you know, male, right?
That's not a gender, but okay.
Because that's just what we're told that we're supposed to.
Is this what you guys want me to do? Do you want me to like when I'm just driving in the car or something, I'm like, you know what? I wonder if my dick is waterproof. And then I just like record a 13-minute video of me like debating back and forth to myself, like if your balls are waterproof, and then I like upload that to like the second channel every now and again. Please don't. You don't want these types of car vlogs? What the heck? Shark, that's literally what you already did. Yeah, but not like, I don't know. You know what? We'll cut them out. We'll put them on the second channel. There you go. I'll just keep doing it here. Yeah, more viewers to the second channel. Yeah. Car blogs are popular. Yeah.
To think that, you know, if you have a wiener, then you're male. So growing up, right now it's not that. So because, you know, you can sort of be what you feel like you are. And so how do you define what you feel like so effectively that you know your gender is anything at all quantifiable? How could you possibly think in your head that you have such an understanding of yourself that you could ever declare what your gender is at all?
Is this guy okay? Is he high? Is he high? Well, first gender was penis, but now since gender isn't penis, how do you know what you are? Well, you feel a certain way, and then you just put a name to it. You know, that's just kind of how it works, right? Okay, comrade, gender abolitionist. Ah, gender abolitionist boy, let's go. Gengar, yeah, no more Gengar.
It's almost an insult to even be like, oh yeah, I'm this. How do you know? Because
how?
Why? Because in a moment, you're like, well, I think that this would be cool, a cool gender to be, or whatever, you know? I think it'd be cool if I was this pronoun. Okay. This is obviously taking this.
You're a pronoun, you become a pronoun? Does this guy know what he's talking about? Actually, I don't know why I asked that question. Of course he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Beside the fact that some people do say that they clearly know for sure that their gender is some name, whatever pronoun that fits them.
Name pronoun.
Because, you know, they've researched that pronoun and like, oh, well, I feel the feelings that those people feel. Thanks.
Okay.
You said thanks to a person who.
That seems to make perfect sense. This man is 37. 37! Goodness. And he's still acting like this? Oh, man.
There's no way he heard me at all. You can't say that. Oh, no.
Hilarious. That's a good joke. That's a good one.
How could I possibly look into my brain and think, well, these sort of thoughts make me think that I am this gender, but I definitely think differently than a lot of people in a lot of ways.
Okay.
But how could I possibly use the thinks that I have to determine something so concrete as gender? But I guess it's not concrete, it's fluid. Pour it on my face. Just something I was thinking about, because I was like,
this guy, like, do I have any like femme people or like women in chat? Is this guy giving you like I don't deal with guys really? Is this guy giving you like uncomfortable vibes? You know what I mean? If you were like in a room with somebody, with this person, would you like try and get a seat that's like further away from him? He is a rapist. Yeah, but not only is he a rapist, he gives me rapist vibes. Like he seems like somebody who would like throw like a glass vase at his partner. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? He seems like someone who walks up to the kitchen table and does like the cartoony, like you put your arm down and you like throw everything onto the floor when he's mad. You know what I'm talking about? He feels like the type of person who would like walk up and then like drop kick you out of your chair. He does give me Elliot Rodger, like Supreme Gentleman vibes. You're right. I can smell Axe body spray. I wouldn't want to be alone with him. Dude, I know, right?
oh yeah, man, of course. Well, hold on. Why? Because I like action movies and I like boobies. But hold on. Do I like them enough that I want to have them? I mean, that'd be pretty cool. You know? For a little bit, right? But, I wouldn't want to be like, okay, body that I was born in, I realize you made a lot of decisions about where to put things and what to grow, and,
What's happening? I actually, like, I talk about these issues as my job. I genuinely have no clue what's happening. So he's mixing up gender identity, sexuality, sex, and pronouns, and he's just juggling them like you can put anyone in any other place. He has no clue what he's talking about. What? He's just rambling? This is insanity. Manual Labor Day?
Hello once again, audience.
Why is he so wet?
I had these glasses up. Alright. I had stolen 10 of them. That's why you don't get it. So, shit, steal them, just take them and then put them in a drawer and put them behind other stuff in the drawer. It's not stealing if you were gonna give them back. So I saw him, I was like, can I have those? She's like, yeah, of course. No, I was just
Anyways, so I was so I gave him the shoes, and I was like, man, you can't give those things back. Like, what do you what is happening? This man's cadence is so worrying. Like, I don't remember somebody that gives me this much anxiety just by speaking. You know what I mean? I wish his gender was funny. True.
Throw them in the back of the drawer underneath all the other stuff. You're clapped out. Oh, it's fine. No hard feelings. It was only like, meh, all of them. Yeah, it's fine. Intro of darkness, redness. Yeah, who knows? That was my thought. I was like, have you been stealing? And then after that, I was like, what else are you doing? Anyway.
Where was Tobuscus on January 6th? He is very unhinged. I can tell. I can tell he's unhinged. Why he look like that? I think his life is falling apart. His jokes are so funny. You know what he gives me the impression of? He gives me the impression of does he have Tourette's? No. He gives me the impression of some visibly weirdo. I love that. He gives me the impression of somebody who tried to be a kid's entertainer. Like a kid's actor or kid's entertainer. And there was like one really big accident that he did. And it went really terribly, and then he like fell and he completely fell off, and he still has those vibes of him like trying to entertain. He gives off the vibes like he's talking to, like he's a clown trying to talk to like a 5th grader or something, but that's just his cadence. That's how he just talks. That's what happened. Yeah, I know, but not only did that happen, it feels like that happened, right? Yeah, I know I'm describing his life, but the fact that I just know, I can just feel it in him. You know what I mean? Like, he gives off those exact vibes. It's not just that I know it. Yeah, it's like Onision, how he's just like he just like mentally crumbles from like being like a kid's entertainer to like growing up and being an adult and then never growing up, really. He's a parody of himself, I guess. Maybe the old Toby died a long time ago.
I'm not gonna say who that is, but that's a while back. Anyways, yeah, it's probably just one of those honest mistakes, you know. Sometimes, but they're probably not gonna like, you know, tie you to a stake and burn you alive. That's what guys do. That's what guys did historically. Like, ah, she's a witch. She made my Ray-Bans disappear. Oh man, obviously that's not a good solution either. I actually don't really know how that whole witch thing started, but yeah, it's sometimes the whole society becomes a little silly.
Dude, what is happening? Hello, someone's dead? He has multiple dead people hidden in his property. Society. He's Joker method acting. It's true. Check this man's truck.
I think we can all agree. The silliness just kind of goes out into the air and then people breathe it in, and you know, it's just a bunch of silliness. But it's because you know, there's all these wonderful lessons in this one. I think it was one of the top.
This guy is every movie stereotype of a serial killer. Yeah, I want to see his morning routine and see how close it is to Patrick Bateman's.
New York Times bestsellers, the Bible. I don't know which one it was. It definitely charted somewhere, but it's like you know, idle hands do the devil's work. And so sometimes you're like, well, you know, what's this over here? Oh, interesting. They're tied with first place. I don't know, with whoever.
Okay then, yeah, that's definitely interesting. What if racism got canceled? Why not make things better? Okay, wait a second. Great continent of Texas. I got any Texas frogs in chat? I did stand up? Oh no.
What are you doing staring into the fire depth sprinkle riser room? What are you even doing? You act like you're a professional or something. This looks kind of creepy. There's people around. This is a beautiful place. We should walk far
Speaking
from that.
to me? Hey.
Before you get arrested, you idiot. Look at all this. Landmark Theaters.
Yeah,
okay.
Condolences to Texas frogs.
That's where I was thinking about going to watch Maverick, but every time which is amazing. I thought that would feel really hot. It doesn't to me. I don't know why. Maybe that's not hot. We do this conversation in private, shall we? We got some pressing issues to discuss. You can only stay in these little outlets, these plug holes for a certain amount of time.
Why does he take his headphones? Why does he take his like Bluetooth headphone cable out? He's only speaking to himself.
My race is, but I think we found out something really exciting and new on my ancestry. I don't remember what it was because I don't care, but it's something, you know, percentage black or something, or percentage alien from the future. That's what it was. 100% alien from the future. Anyways, yeah, this has been fun so far.
Oh, what am I? Black alien from the future. No shark play. A lot of talking about nutting. Okay then, that's interesting. What if here, let's see. Trans kids. Okay. Christianity versus the media. Oh no. What a cis? Oh no.
Hello once again, audience. Holy crap! Oh, I hate these unedited videos. They're the worst. I can't say anything skirting along the line of anything at all. But I just heard this, heard just, you know, some stories about people talking about, you know, trans kids, you know? And people get so worked up about kids that find out they're actually the other gender, or find out one of the, you know, what is it, 86 plus the original 2, which are boring, like who wants to be those, But yeah, like 88 genders on Facebook.
That's true. There are 88 genders on Facebook, and every time a conservative complains about it, a trans person adds 4 more.
And if you want some doctor to help you realize your real identity, why not just have them pay them $20,000 to take a scalpel to whichever parts of your body need to fit who you really are?
What is happening? Is this guy okay? What? I'm not trans, but I want to be trans, so let me get bottom surgery so then the doctor can convince me I'm trans. Dude, yeah, the only surgery that this guy needs to be talking about is lobotomy. I don't know, maybe he's already got one. Just double lobotomy, maybe.
I always thought it would be, as a kid, I was like, you know, I want to be a lot stronger. I really feel like I'm not a nerd.
Oh, I see. I see. He's just like this guy. Godric. He's literally Godric, dude.
Lend me thy strength, O kindred heights.
He's gonna be grafted, dude.
Plain as a lord. I command thee.
I wanted to be strong, so I went into strong trans surgery. So they put extra arms on me. Now I'm giga strong. The voice actor is very good for Godric. That's true.
I feel like I'm not a geeky nerd with glasses and braces. Okay?
Okay.
So guess what?
That's not gender,
I
but
took them off. I took off my braces and I had nicer teeth, and I took off my glasses and shot lasers into them. And voila! Why shouldn't you be able to be a Pegasus and then put some big wings on and then fly around like a pony? Like a sky pony. My little sky pony. You know, unfortunately, I didn't realize that's what I was as a kid.
what's happening? Yeah, it seems like he's still a dork. Are women as far from men as men are from sky ponies? For instance,
Until
crazy.
much later, so I already went through human puberty. But I imagine we can help some of these kids by preventing their body from administering the hormones required for the development that only happens once in your life, like growing your connective tissue strength, growing your muscles, you know, lowering your voice, all these things that can't ever be undone once they're done once. I'm just saying, like, what's wrong with that? You know, and I know. Like,
What are you talking about? This guy has no clue how human bodies work. I want to give him a swirly. Honestly, me too. Can I be a sky pony? Yes, you can. He has no clue. Yeah, he has no clue what he's talking about. See, the thing is, like, so here's the thing, is that puberty does happen once, but you can slow puberty, you can stop puberty, you can change the direction your body's going through with puberty, and you can change your body with, like, different hormones that simulate puberty. Okay? Human puberty. Like listening to Ben Shapiro talking about female genitalia. Ooh.
Like, we've tested, drugs are amazing, okay? We live in an amazing age. We somehow figured out how to make the you know, vaccine for basically for a virus that, you know, it's like the cold, the flu, like, you know.
Oh, he's a COVID denier too. Holy, how the mighty have fallen. COVID denier, like anti-trans, conspiracy theorist, right winger. Does he believe in QAnon as well? He's checking all the boxes. He's gone full tilt. Rapist. So that makes sense that he's a conservative.
She says, and we all kind of thought that at first, but you know, when he says it, we're like, oh, yeah, you're right. It's basically like it's even the same name as the cold virus, the coronavirus. It's one of them. There's a bunch of them. Anyway, but we finally figured out science has come so far in this age. Why should we not applaud the wonderful efforts of you know, Donald Trump funding this, pushing this medicine, and being like, let's just skip the mandatory 5 to 10 year wait period so we can get some long-term data. Why not skip that? We don't need the long-term data. We are so good at science.
This guy's out of his mind. Just so you know, the research for the vaccine has been out for a very long time. We have the long-term data on these types of vaccines. They were just specifically tailored to attack the COVID strain. We already know what the vaccines do because they've been in process for a long time. Does he have a January 6th video? Actually, that's curious. Let's see. Let's see. I don't want to go by oldest. It's been 2 years, but maybe. Oh, yep. Okay. Getting there to 2 years wasn't that bad. So what was this? Extremely dangerous Colombian motorcycle. What the fuck? This is 2019. Okay. I guess he was in Colombia. Wear my own merch. Lazy rant. LA. Wait, does he stop streaming? Or does he stop making videos right before January 6th? SpaceX footage mysteriously gone. This is May 30th. So that was the SpaceX one. Let's go back to, that's February. Feeling good. Miss you, dang it. Lazy New York vlog. Back in 2019. Miss you, dang it. So this is him back.
Hey, audience. I used to do this.
It's November. Feeling good.
Hello there.
And this is in February. So here's the gap. Oh, it's 2021. Oh, why am I so stupid? I thought it was 2020. What the heck? Anyways. Rip. Biden wins, maybe. Oh yeah, here we go. Veterans Day. So it'd be this, right? This is Biden wins. This is
Hi there.
November 2020. That's really creepy. I don't like that very much. Actually, I kind of want to watch this video, so we'll like keep it open.
What's up?
Ladies, I think he's single. Actually, I'm pretty sure he's single. This is Easter. Unity, that one wasn't it.
11/11, make a wish.
And so this is also in November. What the heck? What the heck? And then Veterans Day.
11/11.
What's happening? Am I stupid? I feel like I may be stupid. This one was in July. And then this is Easter, so this shouldn't be it. Yo, he's dressed like Destiny. He does kind of look like Destiny here, a little bit. This is April. Veterans Day, Unity good. Yeah, and then
11/11, make a wish.
And then this is November. Yeah, so from November to April, he didn't upload a video. So there was no video that went up on January 6th. And I don't think, it seems like he hasn't talked about January 6th, really. Is he laughing? I don't know. Who is this freak show? This is Toby Turner, Tobuscus. Famed Minecraft YouTuber turned right-wing extremist. I had no clue this happened. I had no clue this happened to him. Anyways, let's open these three, and then I guess these are the last ones that we'll be working on. Let's go with Biden wins, maybe.
Hi there. Just in the corner. Just in the corner of my video. What did I have? Oh my goodness, is this coffee?
Gay people, am I right?
Let's see how long I can not look at the road. I'm just kidding, I would never do that. I did. There's nobody else around me.
Is this guy okay? This guy is not okay. Put your hands on the wheel. Put your hands on the wheel. Please, I'm begging you. I'm begging you, put your hands back on the wheel. Even if he's in a Tesla right now, okay? But like, even if you're in a Tesla, you're not supposed to take your hands off the wheel. You're not supposed to just like be like, the self-driving system is not the let me fall asleep in my car system, okay? I don't trust him to drive a car. I don't either. I dated a girl who acted like this. You're not dating them now, are you? And is that person in federal prison? Those are my questions.
There is. Here we are. 2020, guys. Happiest day ever, it looks like, on the news. I haven't seen people this happy celebrating in the street since President Al Gore was elected in 2000. And what's funny about that is, I'm just making a joke. They thought, so the media basically elected Al Gore, but then the people stole it from him and gave it to friggin' George Bush. Honestly, I don't.
The people? You mean the court?
I really don't care enough about politics. I know that happened. And
Sure.
Media was like, yeah, Gore. And so, you know, they said Gore won, and then they did some kind of 30 days. They said he was president for 30 days. 30 days a night, Gore walked through the desert alone, being like, I am the champion. And everyone's like, yeah, yeah. But there's just nobody there. I'm just kidding. Biden is doing, first of all, can I just say, I'm very excited. If Biden gets elected president, which it looks like he will, I'm excited because we are never gonna hear another, have another day where the media is like, oh, our evil president is so evil. Oh, hatred, hatred. You know, maybe we will for a little bit until we round up all them Trump supporters and get them sent off to reconciliation camps.
Reconciliation camp? What are you saying? What are you talking about? Do you mean, are you trying to bring back the FEMA camp conspiracy? Or are you talking about concentration camps? What are you talking about? Reconciliation is a budgetary action in Congress. What? Reconciliation camp? Do you mean re-education? Fox should have Toby on. Fox should be Toby should be a new contributor. I think so. I'd watch.
Oh my goodness, I'm excited for that. But yeah, but really, you know, it is a funny thing because I don't know anything about politics. I don't really know that much about it. I just know a couple things that my people who are my friends who pay close attention to politics talk to me about, who happen to be Jewish. And I'm like, well, you guys.
Wait, what? What did you say?
Seem to have a couple things. Oh my goodness, I'm excited for that. But yeah, but really, you know, it is a funny thing because I don't know anything about politics. I don't really know that much about it. I just know a couple things that my people who are my friends who pay close attention to politics talk to me about, who happen to be Jewish. And I'm
Toby got red pilled. He's trying to act happy and funny, but inside he's literally insane. Oh my gosh. Toby dispensing red pills during his escape to Mexico. Holy shit. Has he become like is he alt-right? Is he like anti-Semitic now? This is the darkest timeline Toby, the best version of Toby. I feel like Toby is speaking in another language only few people will understand, and it's so amusing to read between the lines and know exactly what he's talking about. Haha. Open your minds, people, and do some research. He's quite the blend of humor, woke, and sarcasm. Oh, he is like, I'm like, he's speaking in like alt-right talk, like alt-right, like sort of like 4chan-y Nazi talking points. And yeah, okay, I guess. Whoa, freedom of speech, love to see it. Yeah, the whole like read between the lines. I'll be writing you on my ballot come 2024. Toby is beyond based. Amazing video. Been a long time fan, appreciate the content. Quality entertainment? Oh no. Is he Pepe posting? He is Pepe posting.
I'm like, well, you guys seem to have a pretty good eye for this stuff, so you just tell me what you want me to know, and I got your back. And they're like, and then one day, one of my Jewish friends is like, they said they're making a list of Trump supporters, and they're gonna send them off to committees. Committees. I'm like, dude, nothing that bad has ever happened at a committee. You just have to learn the truth in the reconciliation. And he's like, yeah, and I think they're just calling it something really positive because you only ever call something super positive when you actually mean the opposite. Like, for example, the People's Republic of China. It's not owned by the people. Black Lives Matter. It's a group that sends people that are black into the street during the deadliest pandemic we've ever seen in our lives. It kills specifically black people. I'm like, dude, you are being paranoid.
What's happened? This guy is insane. China. This is insanity. He needs to be put away. He needs to be put in a mental asylum. He needs to be put in a mental asylum. He's not okay. What raping people does to a motherfucker. He's giving me Elliot Rodger vibes. Oh, 100%. Just so you know, once again, I guess I'll do a little bit of politics here. BLM protests actually led to a reduction in the amount of COVID-19 cases that happen in the areas where they happen, because it's outside and it's less likely for people to be able to transmit COVID when it's outside and when it's warm. Also, on top of that, more people wear masks in BLM protests than right-wingers do in conservative protests, and which also cuts down on the spread of transmission. Also, the public unrest leads to less public travel and less of the public being like leaving their homes and going to like more places that in which gives them a higher likelihood of contracting COVID. And so the protests actually led to an overall reduction in the amount of COVID cases. It's very interesting, but you know, it's not like he cares about that or knows.
There's no evidence that shows you can catch the coronavirus during a protest or a riot, okay? There's 15 news sites that say this, and he's like, those 15 sites are all owned by the same people. I'm like, you are being silly. But I will, if you are scared, I'll come out there and be like, hey, guys, maybe Trump's not a fascist, guys. If he
He's
was,
JQ posting.
he'd be using violence to force people to change their country that they're in, right? We can all agree with that. No, we can't. People think he's fascist. And so if you look at fascism, it's, yeah, using violence to force some sort of government change, a big one, right? But he hasn't done that.
What? Fascism is using violence to make government change? What? What is happening? What's happening? This was November? Yeah, this is November 8th.
And what they're trying to say is he used the secret police to do that. But, I mean, he sent those people that were wearing the least secretive costumes I've ever seen. These are Rainbow Six costumes. Have you seen? It says police in all caps. It looks like this guy shot his way out of a video game into reality and was like, "Whoa, you are under arrest." They're like, what? Secret police? Who is that? What is that? That's a fake secret police force. So, all I'm saying, in the end, the one who actually uses fascism is the one that uses violence and silencing of dissent. It's possible. I'm just missing it. I just don't think that Trump has been doing that. So, like, nah.
Oh, like when he used executive privilege to stop people from being able to talk bad things about him. Oh, also when he tried to expand libel laws to sue news organizations from saying bad things about him, like that. Oh, like how he tried to withhold money from Ukraine so they could do his bidding, like that. You know, things along those lines. Does that like ring a bell?
Because he hasn't really silenced dissent, except for he has silenced the he's silenced the shut up mainstream media, fake news, which is super happy because if you look at the streets now, you see there's thousands of people in the streets celebrating. They're like, yeah, we're happy, we're happy now. We're not worried about coronavirus because we're so happy. Happiness probably decreases the fatality rate. I mean, it's already pretty low.
Okay. Yep. So, yeah. Yeah. Okay. It seems like I don't know. He may have started to hide a little bit after this, because this is pretty overt. This is pretty overt, like JQ posting, like COVID denialism posting, right-wing posting, fascist posting. That's so sad. That's so sad that this guy is like Nazi posting, dude. Man, that sucks.
You can make an argument. Look, only 0.01% of people die now because they're so happy. But like, and that's who you voted for, and that's who. Well, I didn't vote. I went in to vote. Registered Democrat just because it's what I've been always. And I was sitting there. I was like, all right, I'm not going full Democrat because I was actually thinking, let's go the alternative. Let's consider the alternative. So I was reading all the things, and then on the ballot there was that one that repeals the Civil Rights Act, which is real, but it didn't get passed. Did you hear this? Prop 16, I think.
What?
It gets rid of the ability for people to not be discriminated against based on race, gender, or sexual orientation, right? So that's what that was going to do. It was going to get rid of that.
I forgot. He's in California. Do you guys know about Prop 16? Do you all know about that? No? Yes. We talked about it a while ago. once again, a lot of you frogs who are here, you weren't here when I was streaming in 2020, so. That Prop 16 was the Uber one? No. So California, if you didn't know, effectively banned affirmative action in their state, right? There was a law passed a while ago that basically said you cannot make any law giving benefits to or taking benefits away from people based on their identity, okay? Which, on the face of it, sounds great. The problem is that basically means that they aren't allowed to do things like affirmative action. So they can't do things like give people if there's like discrimination in the workplace, then they can't remedy that through like any sort of affirmative action means. It stopped a lot of ability to give things to people based on their like background. So like immigrants, they weren't able to give them special benefits for coming across the border and everything and helping them get settled because they couldn't do things along those lines. So because of that, they wanted to repeal the law so they could do things like, you know, have like women's activities, have like pro like black activities, things along those lines, do stuff like that, right? And so, like, you know, on the face of it, it sounds crazy to repeal these sorts of to repeal like a civil rights law, but it made sense for things to become more like fair and balanced, right? Because they effectively banned affirmative action in the state. So that makes more sense. But he's framing it as in they're going to be like discriminating against white people or something, or they like got rid of like the normie civil rights to like boost up the blacks and the women's and the Mexicans.
So I was like, yeah, I feel like maybe I'm against that. And also, dude, I love freedom of speech. It'd be nice to be able to talk, say whatever you want, and not be censored. You should be able to say whatever you want. But as soon as you bring in hate speech laws, you're gonna have people that get offended, like they already do. And if someone gets offended, like, I got offended by what you said. You said that you said the CDC said that masks don't decrease transmission rate. According to this one sample study that they did, only one study, but it was the one they published on the CDC website. It says you increase transmission rate by 10 times. That's 1,000% if you always wear a mask versus if you never wear a mask. All right, don't believe any of this because it's just one sample size, and I was super suspicious about it. I'm like, dude, why is that not everywhere? But it's important if there's a study for.
What is happening? Holy shit, he's insane. Could say the N-word.
Push a mask is if you knew that fact is if you wanted your people to be infected, to stay inside and to shut the up and to so.
Oh my gosh. He thinks COVID is manufactured. He thinks the COVID pandemic is manufactured to get people he thinks that the COVID pandemic is a form of population control. Holy. He thinks that he's the woke one. He took the red pill and he woke up and he sees the truth. He's our Neo, dude.
Hello once again, audience. When we left off, we were driving around some bunch of plants into big tall trees, and then there's no grass. Then there's some UPS always on time. What can Brown do for you? Intro of darkness. And what the heck? It just friggin' froze. It froze. What was that? I wonder if it. Oh.
Anyways,
That
he's so
second
sweaty.
place is the damn dirty Christians.
What the heck?
Which
Wait.
I'm sure you can guess which one's winning. The media. Do you think you would be more likely to harm you or your neighbors? Or like, which group of Americans do you think would be most dangerous to you? I put the damn dirty Christians. This is the first one. The second one is the goddamn atheists, and the third one is the media. I'm sure you can guess which one's winning. The media. But I find it interesting that second place is the damn dirty Christians. Which the way I worded it is that, okay, obviously the dirty Christians would really, technically that would mean they're not really Christians, but I was joking, and I was just jokingly insulting both sides.
Yo, what the heck? What do you mean we can't get dirty? I like to get a little dirty. Us Christians, we can't do a little bit of mudding. We can't get in the mud. Can't be splashing that, can't be splashing that mud around. Can't get a little dirty. You could do that and still be Christian. Women are getting arrested for miscarriages. Yeah, I can imagine that's happening somewhere.
As though, trying to view the perspective of people that really are antagonistic against each other. But yeah, so Christians, their whole rule book, and this is very interesting.
because I'm curious, because the media has been kind of demonizing Christians, and they've always seemed like nice people, but you read about in history, you read about like the Crusades, and they were saying like
Crusades were pretty bad.
Was founded by Christians. No, I mean maybe on paper, but that's the whole group is completely against the whole religion. The religion literally is like every single human equal in the eyes of God. But there's some stuff in the thing in the Bible where
wait. So if they're not really founded by Christians, because I don't think that that their group is Christian to me. So they're not founded by Christians. There you go. I've done it. I've beat them. Christians don't do bad things because the Bible said don't do bad things. So if you do a bad thing and you're a Christian, you're not actually a Christian, because Christians don't do bad things.
you can only beat your wife with a certain stick. I think that's ridiculous. You should be able to use any size stick. No. No, it says stuff like, what else does it say? It says, yeah, every single human is equal, and love them like your neighbor. Love your neighbor like your blah, 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 blah. Love each other. Be good to each other. It seems like a pretty solid, positive thing. You're not allowed to murder. It says thou shalt not kill, but in Latin or Hebrew, ancient, it's actually thou shalt not murder. So if someone is trying to kill you and your family, you can kill them, but you can't murder. Yeah, so it's interesting because people don't, what's really interesting is the media is, I think that's the biggest enemy, but historically it always is, because the people who control the media can sort of steer the destiny of humanity and Earth. And then there's the argument of,
what? Whoever controls the media can steer the destiny of humanity and Earth? What is happening? Yes, the ancient legal definition of murder. Because like our definition of murder is the same exact definition of murder 2,000 years ago. Holy. Yeah, he's still on the JQ posting, I see. Interesting.
Jesus was sent here to save humanity, to teach us that to love each other, be good to each other, and be honest, and be respectful when it's deserved. You don't respect bullies. You don't respect people that try to shame you or attack you or whatever. But
media's the final boss.
Respect that people are trying to do their best, and then you do your best. And it's not about vengeance. It's about forgiveness, because nobody's perfect, and it's about striving to be the best human. But then anti-Christians are they're the opposite sort of that. I mean, they're not necessarily like hurt people and cause them pain, but that is the idea, is the opposite of Christianity, which is to love everybody else. The opposite.
Wait, is everybody who's not Christian, their goal is to hurt everybody? Wait, so if you're not Christian and you don't like Christianity, you're just the opposite of Christianity, which means that you're just evil? Ah, yes. The non-Christians, they're here. They believe things like killing everybody and hating everybody, especially yourself. Ah, boo.
Of that is get revenge, hate people, look for reasons to hate them, and you could do that all day. I mean, you could find reasons to hate every group of people if you wanted, but you'd have to be racist. not racist, but the whatever cyst, cyst. Nothing with the word cyst in it. I'm not a fan. If the word cyst is involved, I don't like cysts. I don't like racists. I don't like bassists. I'm just kidding. Oh no! Oh, that guy Davey though, he's freaking funny. Have you seen him? He's this bassist. I recently started watching the YouTube videos again, just kind of seeing the trail of talent out there. There's some good stuff.
What the hell is happening? This guy needs to be like, I've said it before, but this man needs to be put away. This guy's brain is a cyst. I think that's all that's left at this point.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So judging a group of people, like looking at a group and being like, oh, here's what this group did in the past, and then judging the whole group. Well, really, it's not the group of people. It's, there are people that do bad things that, you don't like. And then there's people that rule groups of people that, make those people do bad things or whatever. And so, sure, you could, it's just,
what?
Don't be hasty to judge a group of people, I guess. Because they're all like you. That's the whole Christian ethos, is we're all the same and love each other. But you can kill them if they try to hurt you and kill your family. Don't do that unless you have to. But
holy. I don't know, man. This guy seems, I don't know. This man, he seems like he needs to be put on a federal watch list. This is, you know what he gives me the vibe of? He gives me the vibe of he sees a woman in a room completely alone. And then he goes, it'd be so easy. I could like rape you right now. I won't. Don't do that. I could though. I won't. You know, and then she's just like, please God help me. Please help me. Good Lord, get me out of here. Like he comes off as somebody who would just do that.
So what was I talking about? It's versus the Antichrist, the anti-Jesus idea of not necessarily, I mean, I guess it's evil in the eyes of Christianity because you can't hurt each other, but in their eyes, as they're very vocal about people that are, you know.
Just so you know, this was, if you were wondering if this is like him in the past, this was uploaded 2 days ago. Okay? 2 days ago that this was uploaded. 2 days ago. So if you were wondering if this is, we're looking back in the time chamber, no. This is what he does. This is him on his like average day today. He's like walking around recording another one right now. It's possible. I'm on Windows 11. Yeah, it's kind of ass.
Atheism comes around every once in a while, and you know, in their eyes, people, you know, we've just evolved. People evolve at different speeds. People from different areas are different levels of evolved, and so then they would be the ones that would look at different races as different people. Christians wouldn't do that. They would be like, no, they're all created equal. And then people who believe in evolution were like, well, I mean, this tribe of people that's never even invented the internet and they still use spears, they're kind of inferior. But Christians,
what? Okay, bud. Yeah, he's just Pepe posting. I see. Pepe posting. I see. Oh yeah, these fucking disgusting cretins who like are basically animals who, you know, like never created the internet. You know, they're a little bit. They're like evolution. Evolution doesn't support that. Does he think that if you put a dog in a room and then you put another dog in the room and then you fart in one room and then close the door, that in a week's time the dog with the fart is going to be a different species? Does he think that's how that works? He gives Groiper vibes, but he's an old man. Yeah, he's just unhinged Groiper vibes. He's a Groiper who never gave up.
or whatever, they would go there and try to be like, hey, we love you guys. We want to bring you into the world. And then they get speared and killed, which it has to happen sometimes. Have you heard about this? You know what I'm talking about? Anyways, so if you believe in evolution, then you believe clearly that based on millions of years, different animals and creatures evolve in different directions, and so they have better different skills in different things or whatever. And so, I think that any animal that is, it's tough, dude, because we in America, we love our friggin' dogs as much as family members. It's okay that they're stupid. It doesn't matter. You still love them. They wag their tail. They love you, and then you love them, and then you feed them. So it's not like, I don't know. But Christianity is like humans are one thing, and then there's all the animals that were created to be husbanded and used for food and all that, and it's tricky. Anyways, where was I going with this?
What is happening? He's trying so hard. I think I see it now. The reason why he's acting like this a bit is because he's trying so hard to just give like touches of what he believes in, but he doesn't want to give away the whole thing. So it's like, haha, oh yeah, it's weird, really tricky. Anyways, so he's just doing a bunch of stuff like that. Yeah, okay. Then it makes sense. Now that we're there, this is starting to make a lot more sense of why he's acting like this. Is it a black people are stupid but we love them joke? Possibly.
It's funny that I think the media would be the reason that you would think Christians would be the problem, because that's all the media really talks about. They're like, these Christians are the worst. You're like, yeah, but their book just says everybody's equal, don't hurt each other, be good to each other, be honest, don't steal. That's what it all says. But the message isn't.
Listen, the Bible is 88 books, including like the Old Testament. That's not all the Bible says, okay? It's 88 entire, but they haven't written 88 books just to say that, okay? I promise you that. There's a lot of stuff in it.
That's a good message, but there are some like Christians who haven't been trained effectively, like let's say defund the police, right? Defund the police, we want them less effective at their jobs. Hold on, do you want to train them better, and do we have a better rule book for them to be following? I don't think so. I mean, they should be following the rule book that says that everybody's equal, and then don't commit crimes, and then people, if they are treated unjustly, you're allowed to sue, and nobody likes that. Nobody likes a police officer that's breaking the rules, So the system seems like it's solid. I mean, the wording is pretty solid, like the Constitution, it's like, and the Bill of Rights, all these, like, all of us, all men are created equal, and so then they get freedom. They're allowed to have freedom as long as it's within the bounds of the book, within the bounds of the law, and the law changes over time. But if you don't believe that there's a God and that people are divine and have souls, that's a strange thing to believe, because that assumes that you understand, you know, because you know, like over time, we've been alive to witness the craziest jump in technology ever. We've witnessed, literally, we discovered, maybe not you, but discovery of there's invisible wavelengths that allow us to see through you. That, you know, light goes super fast. We can't travel towards the friggin' speed of light. It's super fast, but we can send information and video of ourselves at the speed of light to the other side of the earth and broadcast it out into the universe, which is probably annoying if there are aliens. And it would be interesting, pretty funny. It's funny that there's no other aliens that are, you know.
Good Lord. I'm just glad that nobody's like hanging around this guy anymore. I'm just happy about that. He is very knowledgeable. He is very smart. Feel like I'm exploiting a mentally unwell person by watching this? Yeah, but it's funny. He sounds incredibly unwell. Incredibly unwell. Also, just so you know, like, by definition, I wouldn't say that like the infrared light spectrum and like gamma rays and radio waves, I wouldn't say that they're like necessarily invisible. We can't see them. Other animals can see them. And we have technology that can see them. But I wouldn't say that it's necessarily like, you know, invisible. We just don't see it. He's done terrible shit to people. He is a rapist. That is true.